See what we got.
There, Lloydstone Negro. We're only 110 today.
Only 110. Man, we were 94.
Back to you. I had to rewire it and got everything all.
Oh my goodness!
Switch circuits and everything, and you know. And by the way, three persons are helping me.
N7, are you?
Me, myself, and I.
Not heard him in years. Well,
Are you just about to the point where you got it done?
no.
Look at the video.
I'm not sure when the last time I heard him was.
I'll say, oh my God.
But it's been a while.
Another year. Well, I went down there. I came home this week.
This used to be one of my favorite frequencies.
I came home on Wednesday. I went down on Monday. I hardly slept at all. I worked all the time. I loaded up a trailer. I loaded up, I went down Monday. I loaded up the dumpster out there, which is a 3-yard bin. I loaded up till it was overflowing. They dumped it the next morning. I filled it up that day, and I came home that day. Anyway, I filled it back up again, out of the stuff out of the wash house and the canning kitchen and the storerooms and everything. And I'm just, well, I took some pictures of it. If you can't imagine, there's 103 years of stuff, and these people were millionaires that just bought everything in sight. Everything that could be bought, they bought. And just set it there in the original boxes, and the rats got in there, ate it up, did all kinds of stuff, and some of the stuff that I'm saving, I'm giving stuff away, like, you know, the $70, $80 dishes and things. Cut crystal, and all kinds of stuff. And a lot of it I dumped in the dumpster. I brought a trailer load of it up here this time, and I got to go out there tomorrow and finish unloading the trailer. But because I got to take it back down there Thursday morning, or whenever, you know. Anyway, it's a job, Eddie, but you can't imagine it until you see it. I cleaned out the basement the last time, and it's almost completely cleaned out. And the basement was completely full. You could hardly walk in it. And it's a big basement. And anyway, in the house and all that stuff, I took videos of it. The house is cleaned out pretty good right now. I got 2 beds in there, a little kind of a nightstand thing, and a couch, which I'm not going to bring back. I'm just going to give that away, and then a recliner, and a TV, and the TV stand. That's all that's in the house. Yeah, well, man. How big is that house? I mean, is it...
Got AM. Sound like something was right there too.
Alright, where's the mayor?
And if will something else might happen, get a lump sum or something, I'm not sure. But I do know that most companies nowadays, the pension part of everything, even in state jobs, is going to start going out the window.
Kind of convinced that. Okay, so just to answer that, because I don't know how to answer that any other way.
She goes to this little place called Pacific Stereo, if anybody remembers that chain. And she had really nice speakers, big, beautiful tenor amplifier, and an EQ, and...
I wonder why my speaker, speaking of speakers, is rattling.
And of course, she had a turntable, very nice turntable. And that turntable had a very, very high quality needle on it. And my mom told me, she says, now look, that POS that you have in your bedroom, do not play any of my albums on it because you have like that $29 turntable in there, and with the needle that it has on it, it will kind of enlarge the grooves a little bit on the record. And if I go to play mine on my turntable after you play it on that, I will know really fast. And you know, one time I made the mistake of doing that, and she knew really fast. I had to go down and get her another album at Howard. She was really mad because it did. The sound was horrible. It did not add anything to the quality of the reproduction. So it would. I think. So the turntable itself may not matter as much as the actual. I think that's where Mike was going when he said the cartridge. You know, the needle and the cartridge. That's going to be a biggie right there. Some of the finer needles didn't do any, you know, very little damage at all.
I don't know. I wish it would stop.
And you have the others, you know, the Kmart.
This sounds
turntables,
terrible.
Or the J.C. Penney turntables that would, you know, they were.
I think these guys are on AM. Have to wait and see. I definitely heard somebody just there. I think they're doing a net, or not a net, a round table, and whoever's talking, somebody accidentally keyed up while the other person was talking. The 40 AM is pretty cool, and you can talk pretty far. And it started to come in. You can automatically tell it's AM when you hear that kind of sound.
Your signal is right up there with me or above me, obviously. He's further south than I am. And 100 watts and wires for the 7300 actually.
100 watt inverter B, pretty low to the ground. Kenwood TS450.
I've had a few of them radios. It sounds like there's more than one conversation.
You know, for some reason, I've got a radio crush. On the
Yep, two people talking.
450D. I really don't know why, but every time I see one of those radios, I'm like, I just want that. Oh yeah, this isn't that. This is an older. It's like a 1980s TS450. Right. Yeah, the numbers just ring my memory there.
I have the FT450D. I really like it, but
Yeah, 450D is nice. I've never used one, but I love the segmented displays on it and just how basic it is and straightforward. It's just, I don't know.
I should put mine on top of this radio. A tower of Yaesus.
No waterfall though.
I'm cool with not having one, honestly. It's a really nice thing to have, but then again, there is something to just turning the dial slowly and listening carefully and finding what you find, you know?
If you need Wi-Fi, you just bring it up on your meter on that deal.
That is true.
Definitely two conversations.
Yeah, I really think the 7300 is my ideal field radio. It's just a matter of I need one that I can put in a pillbox that I'm not going to use on the desk.
Another radio, that'll probably be my next radio.
I must admit, it was kind of nice to see that everything was right there at, hands touch away.
Yeah, the only thing is, I don't like that.
Hey, there he is, Jimson.
Te estoy escuchando, tú no escuchas a Donito porque están muy cerca, ¿verdad?
Correcto, sí, están muy cerca. Even though the radiator is going to be vertically polarized.
As you can see, the VFO is really touchy.
Usually when I'm working with it's over.
I don't know if I'm on fast.
So I kind of like that.
If she's still with us, I know sometimes she has to go off. But anyway, your turn, KE7IR. AI2P, are you still there? This is KE7IR.
Don't hear women on here very often.
All right, either the band shifted or maybe they had to go. So we'll move down to Bob. K8LJ, your turn for the subject of your choice, KE7IR.
Nobody on here. What's your call? We don't have the white boys on here. I've got a $5,000 radio. I'm better than you.
And they have a little reserve up there, as you probably know, and I think it was the coldest day in the nation. I think it was like 13 degrees below or something like that. Boy, I'll tell you, not even my little flask can keep me warm. All right, you take care, Brian, and good to hear from you, and jump in anytime. All right, I think I heard Mr. Buford, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Echo Alpha Ocean. How you doing tonight, Buford?
What the hell? Let's see what we got.
You know, about the hurricane, and I mean the East Coast, a lot of trees and a lot of people. I mean, run out of boats.
Juliana Lulu, in the Tango 77 Lima America 73. Thank you. Good night to you. Ciao. Thank you. Bye. Kiosa 20, Tango 77 LA, Kiosa DX over. Whiskey Bravo 1, Charlie Lima Disco.
My ham clock shows 17 meters is open. and 15 and 12. Well, we hear the FT8 and we hear the FT8. Let me put that back there. I'll just hit it again. A lot of noise. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything on CB. I'm trying to remember how to. Let's see, enter 27 or up to. Sometimes I'll hear Hawaii right here. I definitely hear some kind of noise, but it might be imagination. I don't really think the band is open this far up. I'm pretty sure this radio does not work on this band either. I've never tried, but see how it won't tune. So all my radios are pretty much locked, but I guess if there was a band or a frequency I would talk on, you know, on 11 meters, probably be, you know, single sideband. AM is just too crazy for me. But I would use the regular CB radio. I wouldn't use one of these. Because the thing is, it would be fun to try and make contacts with low power. Okay. Just see if we got it. I mean, everybody knows you can make contacts when you have 100 watts. Alright guys, well there's a lot of stuff on the bands, but, you know, is what it is.